gonna bark at Dad. Well, hi, Dakota. How are you today? That puppy gonna get you, Ode. Come on. Come on. Let's get the puppy. Come on. Play. Come on, puppy. Come on. Honeybee, come. Honeybee. Well, hi, big girl. Is it a nice day today? Huh? What you doing, Ode? Are you a daddy boy? Uh-oh, Dakota wants to play, Ode. Uh-oh, Dakota wants to play. I told you. Get her. Get her, Ode. Come on, Ode. Come on, Ode. Watch out. Watch out. They're going to get you, Odie. Here they come. Here they come. Get them, Ode. Watch out. What? Look at that big girl. Look at that pretty girl. Well, hi. What's your name, pretty girl? Are you Honeybee? Honeybee. What are you doing, Honeybee? Oh, what? Dakota wants to play. Dakota wants to play, Odie. Get Odie. Get him. Get Odie. What? Are you just barking the bark? What? What? Oh, Odie, that's the puppies. That's the puppy's toy, Odie. Well, you tell him. Tell him it's your toy. That's a puppy's toy, Ode. That's a puppy toy. Welcome to the stream. Please hit that subscribe and the like. This channel is about my dogs. Come on. Odie, out, come. Puppy. Dakota, come. What are you doing? It's a nice day, so we're shooting outside today. The wind's a little much. I apologize for the wind. But it's a beautiful day in central Michigan. It's currently about 43 degrees. And snow is melting, so that's a beautiful sight. Honey's over there jumping in the snow. What are you doing over there, little girl? Huh? What are you doing? Go get her, Ode. Honeybee, what are you doing? Get the honeybee, Ode. Dakota, get your puppy. Let's get the puppy, Ode. Let's go get that puppy. Come on, Ode. Come on, Ode. Let's get her. Get her, Ode. Get the puppy. Get the puppy. Let's get the puppy. Where's Honeybee? There she is. What are you doing? Is it nice today, baby? Is it a nice day? What? What? You being a good girl? Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Honeybee. What? Get her. Get her, Ode. Get your puppy. Get the puppy. Honeybee tries to go after Odie. And Odie will take it so long and then he'll react. Get her. Be nice, Odie. That's a puppy. Be nice. That's a puppy, Odie. Be nice. That's a puppy. As you see, both dogs are very gentle with her. Play, Odie. Let the puppy up. Get the puppy. Get the puppies. Watch out, Odie. Oh, watch out, Odie. The puppies are out there playing without you. Oh. I don't know where they went to. They're probably running the acre. Yes, we do have an acre of land that is totally fenced in and gated, so these dogs can run as much as they want. Uh-oh, here they come. Come on, Dakota. Come on, Dakota. Come on. Odie. Come on. Come on, Ode. Come on, Ode. Come on, Dakota. Honeybee. There's Odie. Honeybee. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, pretty girl. Look at that pretty girl. You're coming, aren't you? Did Dad call you and you came? Get the Odie. Get Odie. That puppy want to play, Ode. Woohoo! Are you going to play with your puppy? Dakota! Dakota May, come! Hello, welcome to the chat. I'm out in the sun, so I can't really see who's chatting, but welcome. This channel is all about my dogs. I do have 3, and they're all rescues. As you see, Honeybee is the pup, and she's going after Odie, and he's 10 years old, and he was my very first rescue. The older dogs are very tolerable with the pup. Come on, Dakota. Dakota May, come. May. And then we have Miss Dakota. She smells my truck every day. I don't know why. She just does that. She's full-blooded Alaskan Malamute, also a rescue. And I'm a strong believer in rescuing puppies. What you doing, May? Come here. You a daddy girl. You are a dad girl, aren't you? You love your dad. Come on. Come on. Play. Get Odie. Get Odie. Get Odie. There you go. Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh, poor Odie. Watch out, Ode. Watch out, Ode. Watch out. She's right behind you. Come on, Ode. This way. Oh, get him. Get that puppy. Get that puppy. Get the puppy. Get the puppy. The puppy's going to get the toy. Oh, where did that come from, Odie? Get that puppy. That puppy wants that toy. That puppy wants that toy, Ode. That puppy going to get you. And then Miss Dakota just lays right down in the snow. She don't care. She loves the snow. Hey, May, do you love the snow? Hey, do you love the snow, baby? You like it? Huh? Oh, she. Honeybee. Oh, Odie's coming to get you. Get Odie. Let's get Odie. Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh. You ready? You ready? The pup has it. Oh, what's the pup got? Uh-oh. What's the pup got, Odie? Does she have the toy? She has the toy? Get it. Get that toy. Get the toy. Come on, get the toy. Get that toy. Get the toy. That pup gonna get you, Ode. That pup gonna get you. Oh, that puppy getting you, Ode? Watch out, the puppy gonna get you. That puppy gonna get you, Ode. Watch out. We are shooting outside today for the live. It's very warm in central Michigan and the snow is starting to melt. That's always a plus. Why are you getting after Dad? I didn't do anything to you, honeybee. No. Oh. What? Get him. Get him. Get Odie. Odie barking at you. Please forgive me. I cannot see chat. The sun's out and it's hitting the screen, so I can't read it. But welcome to the stream. If you haven't hit that subscribe and like yet, please do. It's for my dogs. It's all about the dogs. Everything we do is for the dogs and about the dogs. Oh, get her. Get him. Get him. Honeybee, get the puppy. Get over. What are you doing? Dakota, what are you doing, baby? Huh? Oh, I hear you. Oh, you are a good puppy. You're just a loud mouth. You a loud puppy. What are you doing, Odie? Get him, Dakota. What? Uh-oh, she has it. That puppy has that toy. He wants me to play with him. That's what he's barking about. He will have a fit if I come over here and sit down. And yes, we are in central Michigan, and it's a nice day. The wind is just blowing a little bit, so I apologize if the wind's too strong. I will have a new microphone here soon, so we can cancel that out. I just thought I'd bring you a nice live this afternoon, enjoying the nice weather. The snow is starting to melt. I am outside in a sweatshirt and shorts. So, we're loving life. It's nice here in central Michigan. We live on an acre of land. It is fenced in and gated. Our nearest store of any sort is a dollar store, and it is 7 miles down the road. Our nearest grocery store, Aldi, Meijer, and Walmart, is 18 miles. The acre is perfect for the dogs because they can run as much as they want and nobody cares. And I don't have to worry about them while they're outside. They can have all the fun they want. And you see how fast people go down my dirt road? He's just hauling butt. My nearest neighbor is a quarter mile to my west. To my east, it's over 2.5 miles to my nearest neighbor. The dogs are just chilling outside. They're enjoying the nice weather. Please hit that like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. This channel is for my dogs and about my dogs. My dogs are all rescues. And if you've got space in your heart, in your home for a dog or cat, please visit your local shelter. Many of them have free adoptions. And please adopt and give them their forever home. They'll give you forever love in return. I do have 3, and my 3 are very spoiled, very much spoiled. Hey Taz, did Squid end? I had some other things going on, so I just thought I'd start alive. I don't have redirect. I don't know how to turn that on. I haven't figured that part out. So hopefully it comes. Oh, she's rating me. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Hopefully they all have my link. Because I don't know how to turn redirect on. But you can see Fat Butt here. He's out here. We're out. How do you like that? Squid? I have shoes on for a change. Everyone that's coming into the stream, thank you. I'm 3AwesomeDawgsz. I have 3 rescues, and they're beautiful. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Spawn Trooper, nice to see you. Why? It's 45 degrees, Spawn. It's nice. You see how I'm dressed? I do have a sweatshirt on. And you see my 3 dogs, and this is the spoiled little one. Captain Kern, welcome. Nice to see you, bud. Squid Raiders, welcome. This channel is about my 3 dogs, and Miss Dakota is this little girl right here. She's very spoiled. She's my Alaskan Malamute, purebred. She doesn't have papers, but I don't need papers to love them. And then this little guy right here, he's 10 years old. He's an Australian Shepherd. He's very much spoiled and loved. And then we got the pup. Let me get her up here so you guys can see her good. She's playing with something. I'm not sure what. But this is Honeybee. Honeybee, turn around and see everybody. Say hi. Everybody, all the Squid Raiders, please sub and hit that like button for me. Push my channel out. This is Honeybee. She's the newest addition, and she's golden honey brown. And then, let me see if she'll let me hold up her tail for a minute. She's got a black tail. And yes, we are outside. It is a nice day in central Michigan. And when I open I'm actually sitting on my front porch. And you see what I see when I open my front porch? I live out in the country and out in the woods. And that's Odie. He's my Australian Shepherd. He's trying to get Dakota to play. Dakota, he wants to play. What? You barking at me or Dakota? Shush. Please make sure you hit that like and subscribe. This channel is all about my pups, and I rescued all of them, and I give them their forever home. But as you see, this is very peaceful where I live. My nearest neighbor is a quarter mile to my west. My nearest neighbor to my east is over 2.5 miles. My nearest grocery store is 7 miles down the road. My nearest grocery or my nearest store is 7 miles down the road. That's the dollar store. My nearest uh, Walmart, Meijer, Aldi is over 18 miles one way. So I live out in the sticks. What you doing? What? What? You want to play? Maybe the puppy will. I don't want to play. Maybe the puppy will play. What? You want to play? Where's your ball? I don't want to play, Odie. He loves to play fetch. He'll play fetch with anything, a stick, a ball. And he actually has the puppy's chew right now. Let me get a ball and to show you. He will go ballistic. He will run day in, day out. Hang on. I'm getting the ball. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. You want to play? You want the ball? Hey, honeybee. Come here. Let's go outside. You got to go outside with the other pups. Odie, do you want that? Or do you want this ball? You want the ball, don't you? What do you say? And as you see, he brings it right back and he will drop it and he wants to play again. Drop it. I can't throw it unless you drop it. I can't throw it unless you drop it. Can I have that? Can Dad have that? Give it here. You give it here. Drop it. You really want to run? You want to run? And yes, I do have over an acre of land here, and it is fenced in and gated, and the gates are locked, so the dogs have free roam of the property. Drop it. Hey, Spawn, do you think you could live in an area like this? This is what I see when I open my front door, bud. And that's my nearest neighbor, a quarter mile down the road, and they have 3 beautiful horses. Come on, Ode. Come on. Well, Spawn, my nearest store is the dollar store, and it is 7 miles one way. My nearest Walmart, Meijer, Aldi is over 18 miles one way. So I live out in the middle of nowhere. We have over an acre that's all fenced in, and these dogs can run and play till their heart's content. And you see honeybees is going after Odie, and Odie didn't like it. He takes her for so long, and then when he plays, he's about playing. He's a pretty fast dog, and he loves to play fetch. Everything from a ball to frisbee, piece of wood, he don't care. He'll play. Watch, I won't pick it up right away. He'll bark at me. He always does. What, Odie? What do you want? And he has a dog's tail. I don't know if you can see his little butt wiggle. And I call him Wiggle Butt. That's his nickname. Isn't it, Wiggles? What, Odie? You want to play? What? You want to play? Look at that look he's giving me. Like, come on, Dad. You know I want to play. You want to play? What do you say? What do you say? Are you barking at me? You want this? What do you say? Yes, I agree. I have a pot brewing currently, and the snow is starting to melt. And Spawn, this is how I normally come outside in the winter. As you see, no shoes. And Taz yells at me every time. Oh, the puppy took the ball. This ought to be interesting. The puppy has the ball, Ode. What? Your puppy has the ball. Get the ball, Odie. Please hit that like and subscribe. Help my dogs with their channel. We are at 780, I do believe, for subs. I would love to hit 800 today. If you would hit that like and subscribe, it would help us out. It's just nice and real. They like to play and have a good time. It's about my dogs and providing them a good home and that they can live their best lives. What? Thank you, Squid Raiders. This is the first raid I've ever had, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Spawn. I appreciate you coming. It means a lot, bud. Thank you. But now you see where I live and how I live. And Spawn, I live in an Amish-style cabin. It is basically efficiency with a shower and restroom. It's just me and my dogs. My dogs are my kids, so and they're spoiled rotten. Honeybee, what are you doing, baby girl? Odie, my arm's tired. I'm done for a little while. Yeah, it's gonna sit down. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down. What? And if you notice, Dakota's over there sitting down in the snow. That is her favorite things to do. Well, I appreciate. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate you subbing. That means the world to me. Thank you. And as you see, Debbie, these are my spoiled pups. They're very much spoiled. Oh, tell Odie off. Tell him. She talks to Odie all the time. She loves Odie. For some reason, she's always with Odie. What, Odie? Are you wanting to play? Daddy's not going to play right now, okay? What? I'm not going to play. You know I... He barks at me if I don't play. Yes, it's very nice and they can run and play as they want. And that's part of the reason they're this way right now. They're very energetic today. What, Odie? Are you a good boy? Get him. Get him. You Look at that puppy. Put it down. Yuck. She picked up some dirty snow. It's a beautiful day here in central Michigan. It's about 40, 42 degrees, and the snow is melting. And Kaz, I still can't find my keys. I've looked everywhere. But the new ignition should be here today, and then we'll have to put it in so I can actually drive my truck. My truck's been parked for over a week, folks. I lost my keys a week ago this past Wednesday, and I can't find them. I've torn apart my house. I've torn apart my truck. I've looked everywhere under the sun and then the moon. What do you want? Do you want this? Here comes Dakota. Dakota! Come here, baby. Well, hi. You're going to come up and see Dad. Dakota's a love bug. Oh, look at Dakota. She loves her dad. And I appreciate everybody coming on to my channel and everyone that subscribed. It means the world to us. Thank you. We're just trying to grow our channel. Like I said, we're like 20 away from 800. Okay, Debbie. Flint is roughly an hour 20 from me. I live in central Michigan near Mount Pleasant, Michigan, if you know where Mount Pleasant is. It's home of the Saginaw Chippewa tribe, and they do have a casino. So if you're ever planning to come to Michigan and you frequent the casinos, there's one there. I live within 10 miles of there, and I think I've only been there maybe twice since September. Yes, Debbie. Taz does live in the Detroit area, so she's about 2.5 hours from me, but she has a cabin that's maybe 40 minutes, if all that. Oh, you spent some time in Marquette, so you really understand the snow and how we dress. Oh, hush, I'm talking. Are you barking at me? Come here, sit. Sit down, Odie, sit. You sit down. Are you a good boy? Oh. He loves to play. As you see, he's barking at me because he wants me to pick that ball up. Uh-oh. The pup must have got the ball. So he stopped barking and get the ball back. Oh. Yeah, lake effect can be very bad. This winter, we really didn't get anything until about 3 weeks ago. And then we got just over roughly 13 inches. This channel is all about these 3 dogs and giving them their best lives. And I appreciate everybody that came over from Squid. Thank you very much. Sticky Widget, you're awesome. And you already know how beautiful the state of Michigan is, especially the UP, eh? How was that, Sticky? Could I fit it up in Marquette? Dressed like this at 40 some degrees, and I'm sitting out in my front porch. Whoa, the pup went for the ball, and Odie doesn't like that. Oh, you're from Kokomo, Indiana, so you're not that far away. So do you miss getting pasties? All right, Spawn. Thank you. Even Odie says hello. Wayne, Michigan, or Fort Wayne, Indiana? What made you move to the Oregon? Holy cow. Spawn, always a pleasure, man. If you do a stream later, I'll pop in and... Oh, you just bark all the time. As you see, Odie likes to play. Oh, okay. So have you been back to Michigan since you moved out there? Hush. As you see, Odie doesn't get tired. He wants to play. Oh, so you're still young. Hey, Debbie, when he was in Wayne, Michigan, was he by the airport? Detroit Metro? Oh, you were in the Air Force. Well, thank you for your service. I'm from a very military family. My grandfather immigrated from Germany at the age of 1. He enlisted in World War I at Fort Custer in Battle Creek, Michigan. And I've had several in my family serve. My brother, my dad, all my uncles. So I actually have 2 of my brothers that are buried in national cemeteries. So I appreciate your service, man. I really do. And any other vets that are watching, thank you for your service. We couldn't do it without you. Oh, yeah, I know where Snyder Air Force Base is. Sawyer. I've been up that way many a times. Hey, Sticky, you have to remember you can always go from hell to paradise in Michigan in one trip in like 13 hours. For you that don't know, Paradise, Michigan is in the UP up by Marquette, and it's very beautiful. You be quiet. So did you ever go across the Sticky? Mackinac Bridge? What? You want to play? I know, Ode. This dog, I tell you. Anyone want a dog that plays fetch all day? He'll wear your arm out. Watch, he'll put it right in front of me. How did you like the Mackinac Bridge? Did you ever go to Mackinac Island as well? Debbie, I didn't think you were that old to have a daughter that old. I'm the same age as Taz, Debbie, so I'm only 1 month behind her. Odie, sit down and take a rest. Sit down. Sit down. I'm not going to play. I'm not playing. Oh, look at those eyes. He's mad because I won't play. And the puppy's trying to play. Yeah, there's no drama here. This is all about my dogs and giving them their best lives. I've rescued all 3 of these, and that's what it's about. Oh, you're not that old. What? That puppy got that ball. Puppy got the ball. Hey, Sticky, you can tell I live in Michigan, can't you? Look at the Michigan rust on my old truck. But tell you what, I found this truck in a farmer's field during the pandemic. I only paid $1,000 for it, and everything works. And in the state of Michigan, a old winter beater is with a heater is the best thing. The front end is, I did hit a nice deer last year with it. So, but we just hang out with the dogs and chat. So, I thank everybody for tuning in. And please hit that subscribe and like button for me. Well, Sticky, during World War II, one of the pilots returning from Germany with a plane who was from Michigan actually flew under the Mackinac Bridge. He actually got in a lot of trouble for it, but he did it because he said he wanted to do it, and he did it because their flight path was going right over the bridge, so he decided he would go down and fly underneath it. So what years were you in the Marquette area at the Air Force Base? Wow. Oh, you went the long way around. You should just came straight down over to the Mac and down 127 to 69 and right into Indiana. Hi, Odie. Are you being a good boy? Oh, the puppy has your ball. I see why you're upset. Odie, you're going to blow Dad's arm out. So did you ever get to eat some pasties while you were up in the UP? Yeah? Yes, I love living out here in the country slash woods. It's very quiet. I don't see hardly anybody. It's just quiet. It's me and the dogs, and that's it. The pup has tried to take the ball from Odie. Oh, you didn't venture off base and try the local delicacy? Did you ever get a Verner's? You know what Verner's is? Oh. 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 The puppy wants the ball, and Odie doesn't want her to have it. Oh, if you ever get a chance to try a Verner's, you have to try it. It is a Michigan ginger ale, and any ginger ale you've ever had, I guarantee you Verner's will make it look like it's watered down or nasty. It's Michigan soda. Miss Dakota's just over there minding her own business, being a good puppy. Dakota, May. May May. Dakota. May May. Come. Dakota. May May. She's just enjoying the day. She's such a good pup. I got very lucky when I rescued all three of these at the time I rescued them, and they all turned out really good. Honeybee, believe it or not, was first accepted by Odie. It did take Odie 2 or 3 days. And it took Dakota a couple days longer. But now they both love her. They do correct her every now and then. But they all love her. And you hear how she gets after Odie. Oh, she wants to play, and Odie doesn't want to play with her. Get him! Get him! Oh, Odie, you be good to that puppy. You be good to that puppy. That puppy barking at you. What, baby? Is he being mean to you? Huh? You want to come up with Dad? There's Honeybee. Honeybee. You honeybee, aren't you? Are you trying to kiss Dad? You trying to give Daddy kisses? She hasn't had an accident for being 9.5 weeks. For about 4 days in the house. She's learned potty, to go outside and go potty from the older dogs. So it's been a blessing, you know. What, baby? You being a good girl? Hi, Odo. You a beautiful guy. Oh. Oh, Debbie, you tried Verner's. How do you like it? See, my grandmother would base her hams with it. With cloves in the ham, and then she would base it with Verner's. Verner's is very, very good. I still drink it even though I'm diabetic. Hush! You a good boy. See how he talks to me? He's so spoiled and so rotten. You rotten, aren't you? Are you a rotten boy? Are you a rotten boy? Are you a good boy, Odie? Sit. Sit down. Sit down or I'm not going to play. So yeah, my channel is all about my pups, and I let them do as they want on the property. I'll let them come out and just play and run and get all their energy out. Now this morning, after they went outside this morning, they came in and all they wanted to do is roughhouse. So I made them all come back outside. And that's Honeybee. See how she's got her head right on my chest. I'm not the biggest fan of White Castle. And Steak and Shake, I can take it or leave it. Give me a Chick-fil-A all day long. I'll take that. Or Johnny Rockets. We have a Johnny Rockets now at the casino, so it's not very far away neither. Oh, oh yes. Pineapple upside down cake is very awesome. My mom used to make that at least twice a month for Sunday dinner. My mom, when she was alive, would require all of my siblings and myself to come to Sunday dinner. Downhill is awesome. Downhill skiing and downhill sledding, tobogganing. Very, very fun. What? You crying? You being a good girl? As you see, she's taking a nap on my lap. What, baby? You crying? You being a good girl? Oh my goodness. You a baby. I know. What, baby? You being a good puppy. As you see, she's trying to sleep. Her collar is only a temporary collar. I just wanted to put something on her so she got used to having something on. Yeah, but you go down mountains down over there. Sticky, I was a over the road truck driver. And yes, I did deliver some loads out there in Portland, Oregon. And I was next to the gorge. I forget the highway that runs right parallel to the gorge, but I traveled that. Um, actually took a load of chicken wings out to the Portland area to 3 jails out there from Tyson Chicken. And after I delivered the last one, they said they had them all. So I went to the truck stop and I opened the back doors and there was 2 pallets of chicken wings. So I called my company immediately and they said, hang on, we'll get back with you. They sent me a message. When I say call, we had a computer on the dashboard even back then called Callcom. There was a direct link to our home office. And they contacted Tyson, and Tyson directed them to tell me to destroy the product. Well, you tell a truck driver to destroy food, they're either going to donate it or sell it. So I grabbed my CB and I had a trucker sale. And that's how I got my first flat screen. I traded a trucker 2 boxes of chicken wings, and I'm talking 75 pounds of chicken wings in each box, so 150 pounds of chicken wings for a flat screen television. And that's how I got my first flat screen. And then I sold all but 2 cases, and I went in and cleaned everything out of my refrigerator, and I had one of those plug-in coolers at the time, and I was headed back to Michigan. So I took everything out and threw it all away and put the chicken wings, because they were already, and I came back to Michigan and divvied them up to my family. Tennessee, all the time. 40, 75. Yeah, I've been all the way through most of the country. As you see, I can just tell you highways that I've been up and down. I know highways. When I travel, I don't need GPS because I already know the highways. Yeah, I've been everywhere through Tennessee, from Murfreesboro to Johnson City. And I used to live, actually, I lived in Kentucky for a while. I lived in Radcliffe, Kentucky, which, if you don't know, it is home to a little place called Fort Knox. And it's right on 131. But I wised up and moved back to Michigan. I'm from Michigan originally, and I had a house here, and I actually sold my house and moved up here to the cottage, or the cabin, and now I live here full time. It's not bad. My oldest living sister and her husband live about 10 miles away, so I'm not that far from family. Plus, my mom's youngest sister, who just passed a year and a half ago, lived maybe 13 miles away, and her husband still is alive. And all my cousins. My cousin was actually the fire chief in Mount Pleasant for a while. Odie still wants to play. You see those eyes? You want to play, don't you? I know, but I don't want to play, Odie. You want to play? I know. He's going to bark at me in a minute. Are you a daddy boy? Are you a dad boy? Do you love your dad? Do you love dad? Hush. Debbie, I can't remember that long mountain that truckers have to check their brakes on top of the mountain as they're coming out of on 40, as they're coming from like Nashville going to Knoxville. It's got a steep down climb. There's a brake check at the top for truckers. I forget the name of it. I used to stop there all the time. There was a good place to sleep, actually, on top of the mountain. And that's if I was on 40, I would always plan on staying there. So that tells you, yeah, I kind of know that area. Plus I have family that live. My brother is buried at Mountaintop National Cemetery in Johnson City. I'm sure you know where Johnson City is there, past Dollywood and all that. Right at the North Carolina state line. What, baby? You crying? You sleeping? But as you see, this is what my channel is about, is these three dogs and spoiling them rotten. This little one's sleeping. This little one wants to play. And Dakota's over there curled up sleeping. No, I did not. Sticky, I actually went to truck driving school, and then the first company I went to work with, they put me through their school on top of already having a CDL. They wanted to drill things home to us. and so therefore, no. Well, Spawn, we've just been here hanging out talking, and I got a little one on my lap sleeping. I got another one over here that wants to play ball, and then my big girl over there is curled up sleeping as well. What you doing, baby? You looking at Dad, huh? Okay, yep. I'm familiar with that entire area, Debbie. Like I said, there isn't a highway in the United States I haven't been on, including the I-10 out in Cali. I hate when delivered out in California. One of the loads I picked up was actually in South Central LA. And if you know anything about South Central, that's where the Rodney King riots happened. Well, hopefully you're not in that much pain there, Spawn. I probably stayed there, Debbie, quite a bit, actually, because stay, I would always want to get through Nashville, and you understand that. Yeah, South Central is a very scary place. And the truck driver when they rioted, the truck driver they pulled out of the semi, his name was Reginald Denning. Well, good old Reginald was from my hometown. So that was in the back of my mind the entire time I was picking up that load. And that's where I learned to back up a semi as well, as in South Central. I had to go down a alleyway, 2 city blocks that had cars on both sides, go up and almost hit the bridge, and back into the dock, and then you had to go back the same way you came, so you had to back out 2 city blocks. So it took me a while, but I got it. I didn't scratch a car, didn't even trade paint with one. I managed to get the semi out. It took me about 45 minutes, but I did it. It was nail biting. And I thought I had to check my drawers after that one. That was scary. But backing a vehicle now is second nature to me. Yeah. Especially going up from Nashville up into Kentucky. That is the worst of the worst. All that traffic downtown. No, thank you. Nashville's a nice city for the music and what it has to offer, but too many people for my liking. I do like their 4th of July celebration, though. It's phenomenal, and I do watch it on the web, on the internet, every 4th of July now. Spawn, what is the weather like over there in your neck of the woods? On the other side of the pond. Can you tell the snow is melting? What is the temperature there, Spawn? baby, you just crying. Oh, so it's not that bad. Not like here, you don't have this white crap on the ground. Yep, I'm just doing a live before my mail comes because I'm hoping my ignition switch for my truck is in the mail today. Um, I did lose my keys a week and a half ago and haven't been able to really go out too far. Oh, 51 spawn, that's a heat wave. Last week it was, what, negative 12 Fahrenheit? So whatever that is in Celsius, bud. Hi, Dakota. Are you being a good girl? Dakota, you want to go inside? You want to go in, baby? Okay, we'll go in. We're going inside. You can't sleep on Dad. You got to get down because Dad has to get up. Oh, oh, look at that pretty face. And if you notice Debbie spawn, look at that arrow between her eyes. Isn't her markings beautiful? She's a very beautiful pup. Sorry about the camera moving around. I'm trying to get out of the chair. But as you see, peace and quiet out in the woods. Who wants to go inside? You guys want to go in? What do you say? What do you say, Dakota? You want to go inside? They're all lined up to go inside. Take your ball in. Let's go inside. Inside. Go inside. Come on. The pup doesn't want to come in. So she doesn't have to. And you see, Miss Dakota gets right up on. She's spoiled. Let me cut that music off so I don't get in trouble by YouTube. But this is Miss Dakota. She a daddy girl. You want your belly rub? Dakota is a love bug, if you didn't know. She will kiss Odie repeatedly for hours. Come on. You coming in, little one? Oh, she's in. Well, hi, Dakota. Get him. Get her. Is she wanting your ball? Debbie, I would be in heaven at 52. It's like 45 here. And yes, since I started the stream, I've been outside and I'm wearing shorts. And I'm not really even cold. I have the heat off. Look at Miss Dakota. She all curled up. You want your belly rub, baby? Aw. Everybody loves Dakota. She is a true lover. She loved her dad, don't you? Aw. But Miss Dakota is a love bug of all love bugs. Odie, you be good. That puppy is his only plans. You be good. You remember it's a puppy. You be good. You be good to that puppy. Oh, he gonna get his ball. You be good to puppy. Yeah, you're a big boy, but you gotta be good to the puppy. And a little backstory for everyone that is watching. When I rescued Odie, he was in a really bad situation. The people that had got him at the start of the crud lockdown, they lost their jobs and their little girl wanted to have a sleepover, so they did. Odie is a Australian Shepherd, and they're a herding animal. And then during the party, one of the little girls that attended was running through the house, so Odie nipped her at her heels. She went home and told mom and dad that he bit her. They called animal control. Animal control put Odie in quarantine for 14 days. He was only allowed to go out and use the restroom and right back to his kennel, even though he was at home with his family. And they didn't have the money to get his rabies shot. So when I seen that, I immediately got in contact with them and I called place every vet within 250 miles to get him his rabies shot. Well, I called Dr. Poole, yes, the one that's on cable, 4 times, and finally they agreed to give Odie his rabies shot, and it was day 13 for Odie, meaning they were going to put Odie down the very next day. And he's been the biggest puppy you will ever want to meet. He has to know where I'm at all the time. And before that family had them, they rescued him from a man that got him as a pup that thought the only way to correct a dog was to take his baseball hat and hit him. So forever, Odie would not come near me if I had my baseball cap on. But Odie's my best bud now, aren't you? Odie, are you daddy's best bud? Odie, you daddy's best bud, aren't you? Huh? You a daddy boy. I mean, look at that face. Look at that smile. He knows we're talking about him. And then there's Miss Dakota. Miss Dakota came from another bad situation. The family that had her couldn't deal with her being super dominant over their grand Alaskan Malamute. The father was a truck driver, the mother was a school teacher trying to raise 2 kids, and they couldn't deal with her. So they gave her to me, free of charge no less. Her birthday's on Easter, she'll be 6. And within 3 weeks, I had her totally broke of being really dominant. And no, I do not ever, ever hit my dogs. Ever, ever. I use a mixture of white vinegar and water in a spray bottle. That would cure any bad habits. And Dakota is the love bug. She tired. You want your belly rub? And then Honeybee, who is totally out. You out, baby? Oh, you want me to rub that belly? Oh, you like your belly rub too, huh? Say yes, Dad. I like my belly rub. I don't know if you could hear her, but she's making little sounds. When I first got Honeybee, I picked her up at 9:30 in the morning, and we were at the vet by 11:30, getting her puppy shots as well as puppy checkout. At the time, she weighed 7 pounds, and I'll bet you she now weighs at least 16 pounds. She put her nose up to the puppy chow. She went right when she came in, I had a bowl of puppy chow out for her. She put her nose up to it and went to the regular dog food. So I started mixing them. So she still gets a little bit of the nutrients that are in puppy chow. Yeah, a dog doesn't belong in a cage. And if you have room in your heart and your home for a dog or cat, please go to the local shelter. Many of them are having free adoptions and rescue a pup. Taz, she is out cold. She is sleeping. As you see, she's at right here. She's out. Even Odie is taking a little nap. But Miss Dakota is cleaning herself. Dakota is probably the cleanest dog you'll ever want to meet. Did you ever take any of them in as rescues, Sticky? Are you being a good boy, Ode? You being a good boy. Does that tell you how spoiled Dakota is? She has her picture above my TV. Only 5. So you get to deal with some of the attitudes that I get to deal with. But that's awesome. What kind of dogs do you have, Sticky, by the way? Or cats? Oh, you kiss on dad. Oh, you kissing dad. What? You kissing on dad? As you see, Dakota loves dad. She loves everybody. You being a good girl. You want your belly rub? You want a belly rub? I want that belly. I want that belly. I want that belly. I want that belly. Oh, oh, oh. She's like, oh, dad, that feels good. That's cool. Well, actually, Honeybee is Chow German Shepherd and Husky mix. Odie is 100% Australian Shepherd. And Dakota is 100% Alaskan Malamute and loves life. She's spoiled, aren't you? She controls the house, and she's the most beautiful giant general or giant baby you'll ever want to see. Oh, I understand that. You want to talk about attitude? Right here. She'll put her paw up. Miss attitude. Ain't that right, Dakota? You miss attitude. She runs the house. She runs the house. I only pay the bills. I actually stole that. I seen it on a sign. And then I have a sign that hangs in my house that says a house is not a home unless without paw prints. And then if you ride my truck, don't be offended because my my windows aren't dirty. Those are nose prints. You can't tell I spoil my dogs. My dogs do go for rides. They get spoiled on a regular basis. And yes, The bigger dogs have assigned seating in my truck and they know where they sit. Well, this winter, Dakota decided she didn't like her seat anymore and forced Odie to exchange her for the back seat. But this summer, she will want the back seat again because the back seat is very much. Yes, Debbie, she actually does. If you look at the post, I do believe I have a picture of her with her tongue hanging out. Her tongue is changing black. Oh, definitely, Taz. Dakota is the queen bee of the house. She controls everything, and she knows it. And she knows that she just has to beg to dad, and dad will give in. If I eat in front of them, which I do all the time because I don't go anywhere, um, this one will want anything I have. If I make, like, I made squash last week, I went in and used the restroom. I came back out. My squash was gone, and she was licking her chops. She ate the squash. She loves her pumpkin. And pumpkin is very good for dogs and cats. If you didn't know, it helps with their digestive tracts. And I try to give them as much love as I can. Well, honeybee's tongue isn't 100% black. It's only, I would say, about half. If you look at the picture, you can definitely tell. But she is not 100% chow. Let me see if I can figure out how to drop a. I'm using my phone, so I'm trying to figure out how to drop. I can't figure it out. Well, Taz, fresh squash is also very good. Yeah, fresh squash. If you are at the store and you see a squash, if you buy it and bake it, oh, the dogs will go crazy. I can't even buy a squash at the store and bring it in the house and Dakota see it before it's baked. I have to hide it because she will try eating it raw. And Debbie, I'm sorry for your loss about that German Shepherd. And the reason I rescued Dakota was when I was just a little kid, like 4 or 5. We used to have a Alaskan Malamute. Her name was Tusha, German word, and she had pups in a very tight space. I was the only one she would let back to her pups. So I love Alaskan Malamutes, and when I seen that Dakota needed a home, I couldn't resist. And she fits right in. In fact, she runs the show. She runs Odie. She runs Dad. And she's just a gorgeous baby. You gorgeous, aren't you? You a good girl. Dakota, beautiful girl. And yes, I do have a short up that has over, guys, ready for this? Over 5,735 views currently. I can't believe it. I'm so blessed. And I appreciate everybody that came on and subbed up. I thank each of you. Thank you. The dogs thank you. And I am currently not monetized, but I do have a P.O. box set up. If you want to send the dogs some love by like toys, I ask that you only send toys. I do not give my dogs rawhide. Rawhides are very bad for dogs. My dogs get greenies. Greenies clean their teeth. So, and if I ever do get monetized, every penny will go to the pups. It's all about my dogs and giving them their best lives. They didn't ask for the terrible situations they were in, but they did ask for love and to be given their best lives. And I would say if you have room in your heart and your house, please adopt one of these lovely creatures. They'll give you so much more love back than you give them. As you see, Dakota came right in and went right to sleep. Well, I've got to get my hours up, Taz, as I already told you. My hours were when I first do it, my first live, my first time I looked for my hours before my first live, I was at 48. I'm currently at like 260, I do believe, or something along that line. So I got a lot of work to do. But we'll make it. And I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you haven't hit that subscribe and like button, please, please, please do so. If you have any questions about my pups, please ask away. And if you ever tune in or if you're ever down and you just need a pick-me-up, please just tune in to one of my shorts and watch my dogs play or do whatever they're doing. It might brighten your day and change your mood. That's why I started my channel. Is my dogs have so much love to give. I think they could help someone else. If you're having a bad day or you just need a pick-me-up. Now I'll get off my soapbox. And Odie looks at me like, Dad, it's about time you shut up. Odie, does Dad need to shut up, huh? Ode, are you being a good boy? Odie, are you a good boy? Are you a good boy, Ode? Odie, hey, stupid. He's a daddy boy. He knows I don't mean it. Mystic, and then little honey is out cold. Look at that. What, honey? Are you sleepy? They played so much outside, now they're just tired. Taz, I think you should, and because I know you're a dog lover, animal lover. Yeah, about a month and a half ago, we had a lady on the other side of Mount Pleasant who was caught with like 48 dogs and cats or dogs in her home, and there was at least 3 that had passed away. So if you got room for in your heart and your house for a fur baby, please, please adopt one. Give them their best life. And you can see Miss Dakota is so abused. She's asleep on my bed. She gets anything she wants, and she runs the house. She's abused, though. No, she's not abused. She's actually very much loved and spoiled. She a daddy girl, though. Oh, there's that belly. See, I knew she would show it eventually. She loves her daddy bellies. She'll let me rub this belly all day, all night, won't you? You like that, don't you? Oh, that feel good. Oh, that feel good, huh, Dakota? Daddy get in your belly? Huh? You like that belly rub, huh? This is Dakota's. She's in heaven right now. You love your belly rubs. Oh my goodness. Sticky, you see how she is a big girl and she loves her bellies. You like your belly? Oh, you're gonna push. Oh, you want your belly rub? Oh, that side too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She rolled right over and wants her belly rub. Well, Dad's changing hands. She's not a tad bit spoiled at all, as y'all see. She's a lot spoiled. She ought to stink because that's how spoiled she is. She a spoiled girl and she knows it. You a spoiled girl, aren't you? Do you stink, Miss Dakota? Do you stink? Honeybee is totally out. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here and get some lunch. But I appreciate everybody that rated me today and everyone that hit that subscribed and liked my videos. Please do not be a stranger. I hope you all have a blessed day. God bless, and I'll see you soon.